Elon Musk is a polarizing figure who embodies the contradictions of brilliance, ambition, controversy, and unpredictability. Born in Pretoria, South Africa in 1971, Musk displayed a precocious interest in technology from an early age. His eventual rise to fame began with the co-founding of PayPal, the online payment platform that redefined digital transactions. However, his larger ambitions saw him pivot toward creating companies that pushed the boundaries of innovation. SpaceX aimed to make space travel viable for humanity. Tesla revolutionized the electric vehicle industry, accelerating the global shift toward renewable energy. Neuralink explores the connection between human brains and computers, and the Boring Company attempts to transform urban infrastructure. Musk's ventures have redefined industries, but his personal and professional controversies continue to spark debate. Despite Musk's undeniable genius and influence, his path has been marked by provocative statements and behavior. One of the most contentious moments in his public life was at Donald Trump's Inauguration Day party, where Musk raised a Hitler salute. Not once, but twice. Critics immediately seized on this moment as evidence of far-right sympathies, with many questioning whether Musk was simply trolling or signaling something deeper. When compounded by his interactions with figures such as Tommy Robinson, the founder of the far-right English Defense League, EDL, and his praise for Germany's far-right AfD party, the picture becomes even murkier. Musk's support for far-right movements is often framed in the language of free speech and anti-establishment defiance, but these actions raise significant questions about the boundaries of provocation versus genuine ideological alignment. The term two-tier Keir came to prominence during Keir Starmer's tenure as British Prime Minister in 2024, coinciding with a series of racially charged riots across the UK. Musk leveraged this term to criticize Starmer's government, accusing it of overseeing a double standard in the application of law and order. The phrase referred to the perception that indigenous white Britons were treated more harshly by authorities compared to minority groups, particularly in cases involving far-right protests and the grooming gang scandals in Rochdale. Critics of Starmer claimed that his administration's policies perpetuated a two-tier justice system, one for the politically correct elite and another for ordinary citizens. Musk's remarks fed into these sentiments, adding fuel to an already volatile situation. While Musk's statements resonated with some, they also drew sharp condemnation from those who viewed his comments as inflammatory and divisive. In addition to his disputes with British leadership, Musk's relationship with other global leaders has been equally contentious. His criticism of Israeli policies during the Gaza war initially positioned him as a critic of militarism. However, his subsequent visit to Israel, hosted by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, seemed to signal a dramatic reversal. After this visit, Musk not only ceased his criticism, but appeared to adopt a more conciliatory tone. Even when his controversial actions, such as the Hitler salute, were brought to light, organizations like the Anti-Defamation League, ADL, responded in a surprisingly measured way, given their typical stance on anything perceived as glorifying Nazi ideology. This apparent leniency further fueled speculation about Musk's motivations and alliances. Musk's war of words with former Trump advisor Steve Bannon highlights another dimension of his polarizing persona. Bannon labeled Musk a globalist who would take a check from Hitler and accused him of undermining American workers by supporting the HB-1 visa program, which brings skilled migrant workers into the U.S. Musk's rebuttal was sharp, emphasizing the need for global talent in fields like engineering and AI. The feud escalated, with Musk branding Bannon as an irrelevant relic of the past, while Bannon accused Musk of being out of touch with the struggles of ordinary citizens. This clash underscores Musk's ability to provoke and divide, even among those who might otherwise share his disdain for the political establishment. Musk's ventures into cryptocurrency further illustrate his enigmatic character. His initial endorsement of Bitcoin and subsequent championing of Dogecoin captivated markets and created massive surges in valuation. However, his unpredictable tweets often sent shockwaves through the crypto world, leading to both massive gains and devastating losses for investors. Critics accused Musk of manipulating markets for personal gain, while supporters viewed him as a disruptor challenging the traditional financial system. This duality reflects the broader Musk persona, a mix of visionary ambition and chaotic unpredictability. As a self-proclaimed advocate for free speech, Musk has often found himself embroiled in controversies surrounding woke culture and transgender issues. His purchase of Twitter, now X, was framed as a move to restore free expression on the platform, but his actions, including the reinstatement of controversial accounts, drew widespread criticism. Musk's provocative comments about gender identity further alienated segments of the public while endearing him to others who viewed him as a champion of traditional values. Musk's ability to cultivate attention, whether through innovation, controversy, or trolling, is perhaps his most consistent trait. Yet, his reliance on government subsidies for many of his ventures raises questions about the sustainability and independence of his empire. Tesla's early success was heavily dependent on federal tax credits for electric vehicles. SpaceX has secured billions in government contracts, and even the Boring Company benefits from municipal partnerships. While these subsidies have undoubtedly facilitated groundbreaking achievements, they also leave Musk vulnerable to political forces. His apparent failure to shield his personal views and allegiances from public scrutiny further undermines his claims to embody a Spartan mindset. The Spartan mindset, as outlined in our guide, demands discipline, resilience, and the ability to navigate challenges without unnecessary dependency or distraction. Musk, despite his undeniable genius and capacity for disruption, falls short on these counts. His reliance on government subsidies contradicts the Spartan ideal of self-reliance. His public alignment with controversial figures and ideologies undermines the principle of maintaining strategic privacy. And while his capacity for risk and innovation is admirable, his erratic behavior often detracts from his credibility as a true leader of character. Ultimately, Musk's actions and persona can be interpreted in two ways: as the calculated provocations of a cunning visionary troll, or as the troubling signals of a wealthy genius with sympathies for far-right ideologies. His capacity to polarize, disrupt, and innovate ensures his place in history, but whether that legacy will be celebrated or condemned remains an open question. Order the Spartan mindset today and take the first step toward becoming the leader your world needs. Let your struggles forge you into a warrior of character and resolve. The Spartan mindset provides all this and more in an original, comprehensive, and actionable guide. Available now for just $19.99. Plus, don't miss out on the pre-action checklist and the post-mortem checklist, both available for $9.99 each to help you prepare for challenges and evaluate your performance like a true Spartan. Buy your copy from the links in the description box below and on this channel's homepage, because your future begins with the right mindset. The Spartan Mindset,